Hello, good folks. It's ST Vapes and Mr. Mark Fagan with me. Today, we are going to be doing a live review on the Wismec RX200. So, I've had this little beast for a while now, but I've been fairly busy. So, we're going to do a live review on this joker. This is going to pertain probably a lot more towards me, but Mark does have one, and he can throw his 2 cents in on this. So, and if anybody's out there in chat wants to ask any questions, feel free to ask. So, we are just in the midst of setting this up. So, let me get my chat up on the screen. How's it going there, Mark? Buddy Mark?
Going pretty good. How's it going?
Oh, yeah, great. Just got in from work. So, today, I received this one from Gearbest for the purpose of this review. It is the Wismec RX200, the Rolo. I know a lot of people like to call it the Rolo, but it is the Rolo.
No, it's not the Rolo. You're confusing it. The Rolo's a DNA 200 one, I think.
Oh, okay. Well,
Could be wrong.
We were just messing. So,
confusing.
Well, it does say Rolo on the box, though.
Oh, does it? Okay.
So, well,
then you're confusing. I always thought that the DNA 200 was the Rolo, and then the DX 200 was, or the RX 200 was only the RX 200.
You know what? I've kind of noticed that back and forth too, and was wondering. That is weird how they've got it both set up on that.
So how do you tell which one's which?
That's a good question, my friend.
I'm like opening the box.
I'm gonna have to contact somebody on that. So here's the device. It is a triple 18650 device that goes up to 200 watts and downed to a 1 watt device if you can crank 1 watt out, I guess. But what comes in the box is your device. You got this pretty little box. And the only other thing you will receive is this cable for doing updates. Now, this is an updatable device. And I'm going to get into that in just a second. Also comes with a little user guide, and we'll go through that. But depending on what point in time you got your device, the update or where you're sitting at is probably going to vary. I think the earliest versions was a 1.03, if I'm correct, Mark?
I think so. I haven't updated mine.
Okay. My version that came, and I'm going to show y'all how to check this if y'all have one of these or are wondering how to do it. So first of all, it's got, 4 pretty solid magnets that hold this door on. So I'm going to go ahead and install some batteries on this.
And in case you're wondering, it fires down to a 0.10 in temperature or in wattage mode and a 0.05 in temperature mode.
Nice. So your rear batteries, you're going to go positive side down, both sides. And your battery that is going to be right here is going to be positive side up. It is marked very well on here, so you shouldn't make any mistakes. It does have a ribbon on there, so you can wind it through your batteries to take them out. But honestly, I've been using this device now for a couple of weeks, and to me, that ribbon is pretty much pointless. You don't need it. You can get to the batteries fairly easy without that. So it's got a nice clicky door. It snaps on. No jiggling, jangling, all that stuff. Pretty solid mod. Now, me and Mark are both fairly decent sized guys. And I would have to say, even for being a fairly decent sized guy, this could get to be a little bit of a paperweight throughout the day. So this is not for, a stealth type vape or anything like that. This is maybe more or less if you're sitting around the house and just want to chill or something like that. So, you know, but you can take it. Mine will be going to Detroit with me, so only because of the long-lasting battery life of it. So let me get this out the way real quick. All right, so on your device, of course, let me put this Petri on here real quick.
And if you want to give your RX200 a nice look, you can actually pick up one of these wood wraps and give it the little wooden look.
Nice.
Kind of nice.
That is nice. I like that. And how easy was that to put that on?
As long as you don't have shaky hands or drink a lot of caffeine, it's pretty easy.
Cool. And you want to hold that up again one more time, because that right there, let me
There it is. And it comes in different colors. I kind of got a little. I didn't do too bad of a job, actually. I didn't do too bad of a job.
Oh, you did a great job on it.
There is no top and bottom to the wrap, though. It's just the side. It's a 4-piece wooden wrap, and it's actually it's real wood. It ain't like vinyl wrap or anything. It's real wood.
That's pretty awesome looking. I do like that. Opposed to just having the black, which the black doesn't look bad.
Yeah, black looks good too.
They also have I want to say it's a turquoise and white. Kind of a, what would you call that blue? Is that like a turquoise, or is that more of
an aqua or something?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
I'm not too big on that. It looks more like a kind of a girly mod, even though I don't really see, I don't know if this would be more for, I don't see this being in the women's hands all that much, just for, you know, the weight of it and all that. But so if you want to check to see where the update or where yours is set at, all you need to do when you have your batteries in, I believe it's click the fire button 20 times, but just repeatedly hit it and you're going to see it. So you can just keep hitting that button. You got to do it quick. Hold on. Here we go.
I'm slow.
Yeah, I know. This is what happens on the live. So let me try it again. Maybe I don't know how many times 20 is. I know.
You gotta have it turned off or no?
That could be. Hold on. All right. You know what? Here we go. The fun shit about doing stuff live. I'm going to take my ID off here and let me try it like that. Probably
version 107. Yeah, you got to have it off.
Okay.
I'm on the old version.
Okay.
1.07. It is 20 times when it's turned off.
Okay. So that's how you check it. So you can go to their site and it is very easy to update this. I'm not going to go through all the steps of it, but it is easy. You want to have yours at least the 1.07, to my understanding from another reviewer that knows this mod pretty well. You will increase the battery life if you're in there. Something was done with that update that helped the battery life of this. So definitely want to go to that. Also, the latest version out there right now is the 3.0. And according to Mike Vapes, I believe he stated that temperature control on stainless was not working correctly on that new update, or he didn't feel that it was. I have not updated mine to that yet, so I cannot really comment on that. So that is something you will have to try on your own. For what I've done with this mod so far, I really haven't even gone into temperature control on stainless. I've been using mine strictly in power mode. But it will fire stainless, titanium, and nickel. But once again, though, the weight on this mod, for a lot of people, it could be a deal breaker. I've seen a lot of people with these before I got my hands on one, and a lot of people were talking about the weight, and I was thinking, man, it can't be that heavy, but it's a pretty solid, it just feels like you're holding a big piece of metal. So let's go ahead and get us a little vape real quick. Well, at least I am. Well, help if I turn the damn thing on. There we go. So is anybody out in chat have any questions on this particular device right now? Or is everybody out in chat actually got one? I'm scrolling and looking. Oh, I see. Mitchell Smith has stated that when you have it turned off 20 times exact, can't go over. So that makes sense. Okay, how is the weight compared to the cuboid? I don't own the cuboid. Mark does. Can you give a heads up on that one?
Actually, I don't own the cuboid.
Oh, I thought you had that one.
No, I don't.
Okay.
But I believe it weighs more than a cuboid from what I've heard.
I would think so too.
UCH. Let's see. I find a weight on it. I'm pretty sure it weighs more than the.
Somebody stating that the cuboid and the RX are pretty similar in weight. Damn. Well, the cuboid's pretty freaking heavy then. That's surprising. And that's only a dual battery device, correct?
Yes, sir.
Damn.
I'm trying to find it stainless steel right now. Nickel, titanium, stainless steel.
Also, when you want to switch through the power settings, it's hitting the power button 3 times. That is not a new. Which, like I said, I keep mine in power mode. So, and it'll also show, I don't know if I can keep my screen on that quick. Let me try it real quick for y'all. And hold this up. Let me see if she'll focus. So 3, and then it's in focus. I believe that is, let me see where I'm at. That's nickel. 3 again. That's on titanium. Of course, you can see the little TI up there in the corner. There we go. And then there is stainless steel. So like I said, you just click in fire button 3 times rapidly. But like I said, I use mine in power mode. Right now you can see, got it at 100 watts. We've got a collecting coil in here that's reading, what's it reading at, a 0.4. So, but now battery life. Of course, this is subjective for different people. So battery life for me on this device at between, I've been running mine a lot at about 80 and 90. I don't use it constantly all day, but I can easily at those wattages go for 2 days and use it quite a bit before I have to take batteries out and swap. So, you know, that's pretty good for even a triple device. That's pretty good for high wattages. So
yeah, the temperature control in stainless steel is pretty good with the old version. I mean, it's not bad, but
yeah.
it vapes good.
What build have you got on that you're vaping right now?
I'm using the stainless steel coil head for the, what tank is this? The Heracles Plus.
Okay. Well, let me put on Mark's favorite tank because y'all seen the RDA on there. Plus, everything fits flush. It is a spring-loaded 510 in there. So this is Mark's favorite tank, the Rafael.
Oh god, that tank sucks.
Mark, come on now.
You noticed in the battery display the variances on the voltage. No matter which battery is in what slot, it will all read the same. I haven't noticed that. Does the upgrade or the update fix that or no? I'm not sure. I haven't updated mine, so
I'm not certain either. Actually, I believe me and Mark are running up the same. We're on the same update with ours.
I don't use mine all that much because I'm just not a fan of the weight and the looks. It just has a really plain look to me. I know people love this mod because it's cheap in price and you get like great battery life and a shitload of power.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Well, I know you can pick these up. Also, they're fairly cheap too. That's why for a lot of people, they might enjoy it. Like I said, got this one at Gearbest. They go for, it is $44 and some change. So for that price right there, I mean, you really can't go wrong. So, and you know, for a 200-watt device with pretty good battery life. Now, the cons to this for some people might be, and if I didn't have, you know, quite a few other things, it would probably be a con for me too. Batteries. I've really only have one set that's married to this device, and once I ran the juice out, I just throw them in the charge and won't use the device. If it was my only device I had, you would obviously have to invest in quite a few batteries to keep the rotation going, which also means you either got to have a lot of battery chargers or you're going to have a few expensive ones that are at least a 4-bay or higher. So and
RX200 TCR temp protects quicker than it does on the stainless steel setting. Does it have it on DNA 200? I haven't even used this enough to even notice. Like, I haven't used either of these that long enough to even notice that. This one in particular, I haven't even used that long, just because of the weight. It's just so damn heavy.
let's see, it's still not very accurate though. Yeah. Well, here we go again too. Once again, a pro could be the price, but with that price tag and that price tag being low, don't expect you're going to get a DNA 200 out of this. But I know a lot of people out there that have quite a bit of equipment that have been very impressed and very pleased with this. So, you know, I guess it's just all in what you're looking for. If you're a very technical person, you know, this might not be the mod for you. It might not read everything exactly to the T, but if you're that type of person, you probably already have something like, you know, a Yi or a DNA 200 or something like that.
Yeah, I think for the price, it's perfect probably in wattage mode. If you want dead accuracy in temperature mode, it's probably not the mod for you.
Exactly.
For a high wattage device, it's not bad.
So if you were using a high wattage device, Mark, and you had your choice of having to use the DNA 200 or the RX 200, what would you go with?
If I was just using it in wattage, I don't know. It just depends. Like, price tag, this is a better bang for your buck if you're just using it in wattage mode. But if you want more, you know, customized settings and everything else, you want more accuracy, and you got the money, then I'd probably go with a DNA 200. But if you're on a budget and you just want all you care about is power mode, then it's not a bad deal.
Yeah. Well, If I had to suggest this one or not, I would suggest it. I would suggest it simply for price. But I would also suggest to say that this would be a perfect mod if you're somebody that has a few other mods. If you rely on this for your sole device, I don't know if I would suggest it or not, because like I said, with it taking 3 batteries, needless to say, you could leave the house with it in a day, I'm certain, without having to worry about taking batteries with you. But the fact of the matter is it does take 3 batteries, and if you feel that those are going to be ran down, you're going to have to carry 3 more with you. So it's kind of a love-hate thing with this one, plus the weight to it. It's not exactly that ideal device being out on the town or doing whatever. I don't really want this in my pocket because, you know, I wear saggy britches like Fagan.
Yeah, this thing really weighs you down. I brought it to a vape meet, and I got tired of holding it.
So you'll really have some saggy britches going on with this one. So,
but put it in my pocket and it was sagging. I hate it holding this thing.
You look like a gangster carrying this one around. So, but don't really have a whole lot more to say about it. Like I said, it's a pretty good device. It's perfect for around the house. If you know, say like you've got your own little vape lair, you like to sit around, watch YouTube videos, and you just want something to chill out with, it's a good device to have. But going out on the town might be a different story. So, but that is in my opinion. I think Mark kind of agrees with that too. So,
yeah, pretty much. Unless you're going to a bar and you get into a bar fight, you can use it as a weapon. Heavy.
Yes, you could. You could lay somebody out with it. So, but all right, people, this is not a live show. This is just a live review. So that was the quickest one I could show you on this. All in all, though, it's pretty good. Like I said, something for around the house, it's ideal to have. So I'm going to leave the links below after this goes off. If you want to go check the replay out, I have the link for Gearbest for the device itself and their actual site. So go down there and check it out. Go check them out. And you got any final thoughts there, Mr. Fagan?
No. I think you pretty much covered it all.
All right. Well, everybody, I appreciate you watching this. Stay tuned this evening because we've got another big lineup going later on tonight. So thank you for joining us. And who says stay sexy? Who's that?
I think that's Twisted.
Is it? Well, I won't steal from him. For some reason, that just hit me in the head. I want to tell everybody to stay sexy, but I won't do that. I'll let Twist do it. So y'all have a good day. We will catch up with y'all soon. Thanks for watching, and peace.
Later.